So, what's going on? So today I wanted to talk about Minecraft's seemingly controversial course correction in 2025. And even though it's a game I've grown up with and have loved for years, I will admit there are a lot of problems. And in reality, it all started with the announcement of 1.20, the Trails and Tales update, where Mojang decided to go with a different approach to updates after the colossal failure and reality check that was the Caves and Cliffs update. Top that off with the mob vote shutting down, which was a whole other situation, and we have the new way that Mojang likes to do updates, which is step by step now. Essentially, during Minecraft Live, they will announce a couple new features for the new update. They won't give it a name.
What can you tell us about the update?
I mean, I can tell quite many things, but actually, first I want to tell you that we have decided to not name it yet. So for now, we will call it the 120 update, and it will be released in 2023. And the reason for that is that we want to shape it like throughout the development process together with the community, because like Minecraft is some kind of like magic almost to Minecraft, and I think one of the key things that create this magic is that Minecraft is community fueled.
And then from that point on, we'll add more and more features for that update until they come up with a name. For example, with the Tricky Trials update, they first started out by only announcing the Cherry Blossom biome, Auto Crafter, the Trial Chambers, Armadillo, the Bogged, some new blocks, and the Breeze. However, later on, added things like the Mace, its enchantments, the Ominous Bottle, and the 4 other brand new potions. And for the most part, this method of updates was and is a success. However, it does come with some issues that I will get into in the So what's been going on now? Well, Minecraft Live happened, where they announced a lot of new features that led to a lot of, well, mixed reception. Well, first they announced the bundles, which I actually like. They are useful and fit well. Then they followed that up with a villager news segment, which made me feel like I was 8 years old again.
No, that could have been anybody's XP. And emeralds. And sign that says, "I'm villager number 31, help me, I'm being attacked by a monster." It's circumstantial at best. Let's move on.
And then they showed us the Minecraft movie, which is its own topic. And then showed us the new biome, the Pale Garden, with a new mob, the Creaking. And that's it. That's all they showed. And regardless of people acknowledging the new update format, people were incredibly disappointed. Either way, it's still way less features being shown off than last year's, and on top of that, we didn't know if this was all supposed to be 1.22 or not. And it actually isn't 1.22. It's still 1.21. This is still technically the Tricky Trials update? What? And there are supposed to be even more biome-specific changes and features in the recent snapshot that's still most likely for 1.21. Why? I don't know about anyone else, but I find this to be incredibly strange. Now, I'm not upset. It's just weird. Every Minecraft Live has featured an announcement for the next big update for the game, but this time it was an announcement for an update to an already established update. Do you see where the confusion is? And that leads me to some of the problems with this new update format. Yes, people are no longer disappointed. However, now people are just confused.
The wording has all been very confusing, so I wouldn't be surprised if I misinterpreted, but it seems like instead of doing a big update once every year, they plan to do several small updates and only release big updates every few years. If that interpretation is correct, I'm genuinely not sure how to feel about that.
Mojang hasn't been very clear with us, and it leads to the hype around updates not being even close to what they used to be. When Mojang announced these huge updates, the community would get incredibly excited because we knew everything we were getting. It made you think back and wonder when the update was fully out. It caused the excitement that us fans had. But now, I mean, how are we supposed to get super excited for an update when we still have no idea what we're getting or when? Or let alone what the name or theme even is for the update. And the randomness of this new update format doesn't really lead to excitement for a lot of people. It's just confusion. And it doesn't help that if you're not watching some very specific YouTubers that cover the update, constantly checking Minecraft social media, or looking out for Minecraft monthlies, you're not going to know if they add anything else to the update you yourself saw at Minecraft Live. And that's the biggest issue with this new update model that Mojang is going with. And I can appreciate that Mojang is trying to make the public more aware of the new additions with the Minecraft Monthly, but Minecraft Monthly is significantly less popular and well known as something like Minecraft Live. So not everyone may even know that they do this. I mean, I even forgot myself that they do this until I started scripting this video. But I'm not going to act like the old model was perfect either. There's definitely many reasons it was changed in the first place. So comment, let me know what you prefer, the old update model or the new one. Make sure to give reasons as to why so that me and others can understand your point though. But now that we have established why the new model exists and the flaws with it, let's go over Now, when you think of future updates, I know all of us are thinking the biggest one, the end update. The biggest question everybody's wondering, however, is when would this update even happen? And I'm gonna be honest, I have absolutely no clue. I think it's clear via pretty much every update, Mojang's biggest focus is on overhauling the overworld with as many features as possible. And honestly, I'm fine with that. I know some people are begging for an end update, but at this point, I've just accepted that we need some patience. And when the time is right, they will do it. But with that being said, if I were to give a rough guess based on our direction, I'd say most likely we would be getting an end update in about 2 to 4 years. And if you guys were curious on what an end update could look like, I'll throw a couple of videos on screen and in the description for you guys to check out. And who knows, maybe after all of that, they could focus on making a new dimension all of us are begging to be added to the game, or a new boss, or maybe a new ore that's actually useful. Thanks, Copper. Regardless of the update model, I think the new things that have been added are actually really good. If you look at all the new features, you can really appreciate what they've added to the game. Like the bundles, armor trims, the entire trial chambers themselves, the mace, the auto crafter. I can keep going, but even though these features aren't as massive as a new ore, they help fix a lot of issues with the game, and all of them are a universal improvement. I don't think it's fair for any of us to be fully upset when these are meaningful features. I mean, I've wanted an auto crafter for literal years and now it's finally here. And so even if some of the updates are smaller, it doesn't make the features they've added any worse at all. So personally, I do really like the new format. The devs are happier, we don't have to get drip fed features most of the time. Sorry, small nitpick, but why did it take us like 3 years to add fireflies? Because of what? They can kill frogs. So can my sword, and you literally let me feed a cookie to a parrot that will kill it. I don't understand why it took this long to add some floating pixels into a game. And also, why are they tied to a bush? It doesn't upset me, it's just weird. But anyway, I think all of us should appreciate the features Mojang has added and to see what's next. And regardless of the flaws of the new update format, I do think it's an overall positive for Minecraft. So all of us should have some patience and see what's next. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and sub to see more content like this from me. Please do it, please. But anyway, bye.